So this is how the disposal account is being prepared. You are going to learn step by step how it's going to be, and it's very simple and it's cheap and it's easy. So first of all, let's name the account. Disposal account. Disposal account. And the disposal happens to be on two assets. The disposal happens to be on two assets. So I'm going to do the first one and also do the second one. I'm going to do it separately. So this is the first one for the assets number 1. So your CD side, you have to introduce them your dates, and don't forget to bring your DR and your CR. So first of all, when you check the assets account, we recorded the disposal. We credited the asset account in the name of what? Disposal at this point, which is 8,000. So since we credited the asset account in the name of disposal at the credit side, we are going to also debit, because what we do to the other side, you are supposed to do same to the other side. That's the golden rule. We have to get two accounts involved. That when we credit the other side, we have to debit the other side. That's the golden rule. So since we credited the asset account in the name of disposal, we are going to debit disposal account in the name of asset account. So the date that the asset was being sold was 30th September 2015. Assets account AC, which was 8,000. And when you check the disposal, when you check the accumulated depreciation account, you realize that they debited the disposal. They debited cumulative depreciation account in the name of what? Disposal. So since we have debited the accumulated depreciation account, we have to credit disposal in the name of what? Accumulated depreciation what? Accounts. Like the way we have done the assets. So we are going to do to this side too. So on 31st 12 2015 accumulated. I'm using the short depreciation since it won't go there. AC, which was 6,000. Then the asset was sold off, and whenever the asset is being sold off, we receive cash. So cash is going to be debited, and disposal account, this is how we treat it. Cash is going to be debited and disposal account is going to be credited, but cash is not going to be introduced here. We are just introducing the disposal account. So we are going to credit disposal account in the name of what? Cash. And the asset was sold on 30th September. That was when 2015. Cash, which was 2,200 and let me check the amounts. 2,290. 2,290. So after that, when you check through, let's add the credit side and see if it is bigger than the the debit side. So 6,000 plus 2,290 will give us 8,290. So this shows that the credit side is bigger than the debit side. So 8290. So since the credit side is bigger than the debit side, we have to introduce carry down. So balance 12, 20, 15, balance carry down, which will be the difference. So let's subtract 8,000 from it to get 290. And the balance carry down, which what we have written here, can also be replaced with profit and loss. Profit and loss. And whenever that you have at the disposal, you have the profit and loss there at the debit side, is a profit. It's a profit. So let's put it inside our mind. So even when you are done writing the profit and loss, you can bring a bracket and write maybe profits here like this. So this amount 290 is a profit that when the asset was sold we had. This is how it's being calculated. Whenever that you find it at the credit side, it means it's a loss. So if this was being found here, it means when the asset was sold we made a loss, we didn't get any profit. So this is how the disposal is being calculated. So let's do for the other assets. So the same approach. The date, your city sign, your date, your city sign, your DR, your CR. So you go to the asset account and check the second disposal. We credited asset account in the name of what? Disposal. So we have to debit the disposal in the name of what? Assets, like the way we did the other one. So the asset was also disposed of on 30th June 2015. Okay, so this one is 2015 and this one is 2014. 2014. So assets account, which was 5,000, and the accumulated, we realized that we debited accumulated depreciation in the name of disposal. So we have to credit disposal in the name of accumulated with the amount of 4,500. So the 31st of December 2015 accumulated. I'm using the initial short form AC, which was 4,500. Then I made mention of cash. When the asset was sold, it was sold as a scrap, and we had 50 cedis. So on 30th June 2015, cash, which is 50. So when we check both sides, we realize that the debit side is bigger than the credit side. So let's see. Let's add 4,500 plus 50 get 4,550. So let's find the difference. We realize that they made a loss of 50. So here, 31st December 2015, profits or loss. So loss, like how I said at that point, which is going to give us 450 to give us 5,000. So let's balance this side off. So this means that the first assets, they made a profit of 290 Ghana cedis, and the second asset, they made a loss of 45 Ghana cedis. So this is how they record the disposal accounts. Very simple, cheap and easy, and very interesting and lovely. Thank you.